22-point lead to Hawthorn at the start of the last term. And Gallagher gets the first effective kick. It bounces and it's kicked on by Footscray. A chance for Stephen Power. Kicks it on again. Laurie Sandlands lets the ball go past. Has a chance to come back towards it. Going in is Bremner. And he ought to get the free kick. If not for effort, for something else. I didn't see what the free kick was for, but obviously holding the man. Bremner down towards half-back flank. Dempsey. That's his 9th mark. Quickly to Gallagher. Gallagher wrong foots everybody except the Hawthorn defence, led once again by Ian Bremner. Right from that back line, back to half-back flank again. Dempsey again. 10th mark. And this time I don't think he'll handball. Up to the kickoff lines, looking for Round. He stretches. Can't mark. Goes in well. That's Moore, number 15. Grabbed there, but it'll be a ball up. Good strong play by Footscray to start the last term. 22 points down they are. They were down at 5 points. Down 5 points at halftime. Scott reaches over the pack. Round tries to get a kick. Footscray. Now Matthews gets his kick. Moncrief looks like he's out on the half-forward flank somewhere. They all overrun the ball. Off the ground by Desmar. In front, Footscray. Desmar smothered again. In they go. Kicking in danger there, must be. And Ron Jacks is going to get the free kick. This will be his 18th kick. Centre wing on the members' flank.
Jack's been one of Footscray's good players, and it's a nice long kick. Don Scott missed the opportunity to mark. In there is Sandy Lenz with Crimmins, and will be Bremner's free kick.
Stevenson
boots it out towards the outer half-back flank. Parkin, hand pass to Knights, and Hawthorn go into attack again. A long kick by Knights up towards the half-forward flank. A bit of pushing and shoving going on here. Allows Crimmins to get the opportunity. Kicks it across towards Hendry at centre-half forward. Hendry has the long shot, which was not a good one. It's going across the face of goal. Chance here for Jacks again. Jacks gets the hand pass in.
Pushed in the back.
Got it in the back too, and he will take his 19th kick from the back pocket position.
Former Western Australian.
Footscray in the back pocket through Jacks. A long kick towards half-back flank. Dempsey tries to hook it over. Knights runs into trouble. Tries to punch it away. But it could have easily been holding the ball on that occasion.
Yes, he ran right into Dempsey's strong right arm. He pinned him with one arm there.
Dempsey and Scott. There's been a struggle here, physical struggle all day. It was Dempsey who got the tap down. Jacks again for number 20 kick. Not a good one across the side, off the side of the boot, but a good mark to Gingelov, Simmons rather. He came on at three-quarter time in place of Merrington. Boots it towards the centre of the ground. Knights high, but fails to take it. Oh, a boot going in there dangerously by Thorpe. And he'll get the free kick for in the back. Thorpe, a brilliant player in the first quarter, hasn't been so prominent since then. But he's had something like 16 kicks. This is his 17th, up towards half forward. Down to ground for Douche to come through. He was held, and he'll take the free kick.
15-metre penalty for Round kicking the ball after the whistle had blown. Brian Doog, who very rarely makes a mistake. And this is Doog. He goes for the short one. The lead by Bremner. And McGee standing on the mark. From half-back line to half-forward line goes the football. Footscray in front there, Mark. It's Gordon Casey. No, yes it is. Gordon Casey. Penetrating kick to half-forward. Big pack. Footscray scouting well. Two Footscray players scouting well. The short one is a beauty. And the mark is held at the 18th attempt by Stewie McGee. Kickoff lines. This one looking for the big fellows. Kelvin Moore, number 15, recovers well. Rasmussen for a behind for Footscray. Hawthorn are 8-10, 58. Footscray 5-7, 37 after 4 minutes of play in the final term.
21 points the difference.
22 points, the three-quarter time. Sorry, Thrall. 22 points, the three-quarter time margin has been the biggest break between the teams.
And now it's 21, as I said, and Footscray kicking to the scoring end. What has been the scoring end? There's more kicks in to the big pack of players. Not Knights. Martello from behind taps it out to Heath. Heath trying to pick it up, was held when not in possession. Plays on, gets the hand pass to Ma. Ma with a long left foot kick on this occasion. And a good mark to Welsh, but not allowed. Welsh in there for Footscray, taps it out. But Ma coming up again, gets the hand pass in towards Ablett. Ablett at centre half forward now, looking for Parkin, coming down. Nice dovetailing in by Parkin. Has a chance to steady for goal, but it's offline. Oh, no, it's not. It's through for goal. The way the goal umpire moved to that ball, it looked as though it had gone left of the post. But Hawthorn's 10th goal, 9th goal, their first since three-quarter time. Left foots it out to the half-forward flank. Rasmussen misses the chance to mark, dives on it, being pulled off by Crimmins, and the free kick will go to Crimmins. How about that? Plays on quickly to Douge, who kicks it down towards the half-forward flank for Round to mark for Footscray. 26 points the difference in Hawthorn's favour, and we're some 13 minutes into the final quarter.
And the cheers are for umpire Arto, who has finally penalised Hawthorn for going over the mark. Round to half-forward. An uncontested mark there by Stevenson of Hawthorn, who quickly plays on. Peter Knights. Jacks. Ball up. Slightly cramped, number 25, Jacks. Not a high bounce. Jacks again. Caught there. Tom Scott is wearing the latest fashion in football sweaters. The bare midriff style. There's Ma. Welsh gets out of it as if in snake fashion. Has slipped his skin. Cook and Bremner. Thorpe in trouble. Whoops. And kicked it a little bit badly there, but it might rebound to Dempsey. Gave it back in a flash to Quinlan, who was retarded without the ball. They come back to it again. This is McGee, puts it down, picks it up, does it short to Gallagher. But waiting there was Rasmussen instead of Gallagher. Gallagher heard the call and let it go. Now Gallagher leads short but gets ignored. And Rasmussen kicks long. A behind to Footscray. They move to 5 goals, 9-39, 5-9, 39. Hawthorn 9-10, 64. And they've been playing for 15 minutes exactly in this last term.
Moore to boot it to the outer side. It's a nice long kick. Waiting behind is Knights, who gets it to Rice. And Hawthorn go into attack again with a long kick from Rice down towards Parkin. And good mark to Parkin. David Parkin. Looking for Ablett, who marks it nice and courageously. Has time to take that one touchdown. Boots it towards the full forward zone. It's tapped cleverly by Martello. But in there is Jacks, who gets his boot to it, but quite with lots of risks attached to it, without looking, and it's Moncrief to mark for Hawthorn. Moncrief is only 35 to 40 metres out. He already has 3 goals. 3-3, in fact. He's played at full forward on occasions and out at half forward on others. Shocking attempt out on the full. Well, it deserved better than that, because Hawthorn, although Hawthorn's attempts at goals or chances of goals have been quite rushed and quite hurried today. Salmon, a nice kick down towards Rose, and it's Robert Rose to mark it at centre half back. Another 20-metre kick finds McGee. McGee looking for Cook out on the outer wing position. Nice lead by Cook. Loses his opponent. Short half-distance kick in towards centre half forward to Quinlan, but he's outnumbered 2-1. Stevenson tries to get the hand pass in. Bremner is there with
and it's 20 metres away from where Rose took the mark. And they had 3 kicks.
Yeah, this has been typical of their play. It disappeared in the second term, but came back again in the third term and in this final term. Tap down, went to Crimmins' way, and he'll get the free kick. Peter Crimmins, he's been one of Hawthorn's good players, creative players. He and Matthews, their chief kick getters till three-quarter time. 21st kick coming up for Crimmins. Wide towards the half-forward flank, and a good diving attempt there by... it was Power, who sends the hand pass to Jacks. Jacks now is pushed after he kicked the ball.
No free kick
by umpire Arzo.
We had a look at it.
Hand pass across to Gallagher, who ducks the head in characteristic style. No free kick, and rightly so. It goes to Crimmins now of Hawthorn. He boots it to centre wing, where Rice has the run to it. So too does young Wilkins. Cleverly done, Wilkins. Gets it onto the right side. That is the left foot side. Boots it towards centre half forward, and the mark is taken by Stewie McGee. Or was it Gallagher?
Turned out to be Gallagher.
Up towards full forward, and the free kick will go to Moore against Sandilands in the back. Gave him the nudge out as the ball was outside the 5-metre range. 64 plays 39 in Hawthorn's favour, and we've had 18 minutes of play.
Moore defends to the grandstand side. There's a push to Round. And Round of Footscray gets the free kick and goes short. Intercepted. Crimmins. Crimmins down the centre. Now he comes out towards the grandstand flank for Moncrief. Down on the ground, Jacks is dispossessed. Push in the back to Footscray, and it's Simmons who'll take the free kick. Welsh looks for the hand pass, but that's covered, so Simmons has to kick, and he kicks up the grandstand side. Jaworski is there for Hawthorn. Waiting down, Rasmussen lost the run of it, picked up by Don Scott. Scott goes close to the line with that kick. Nobody. Now it's Salmon punching away. Ablett, good centre player for Hawthorn. Plenty of pace, uses it well too. Cook, Graham Cook for Footscray. Back to half forward, all Footscray there. Well done, Crimmins. Taps over to Marr. Marr to half forward for Hawthorn. Welsh in front. Peter Welsh plays on. Pushed after he kicks. No relayed free kick. That rule seems to have gone out of fashion. Here's Kevin Heath. McCarthy on his own. Or is that Hendry? Hendry, that one. Chance now for Parkin. He'll steady and shoot for goal. It's close to the line. Looks for Lee Matthews. Salmon a beauty. Not allowed. Behind to Matthews. Well, I would have bet London to a brick about the mark by Salmon.
Particularly under these conditions, it was a good juggling attempt. And listen to the boos coming from the Footscray crowd. Well, the decisions since half-time haven't favoured Footscray.
Well, you don't expect them to really favour them, do you? But let's say they haven't helped them.
Round, hand pass to Gallagher. Gallagher up towards the centre of the ground. Intelligent knock-on by Bremner. In there is Thorpe. He was grabbed. No free kick. Rice comes to it for Hawthorn. Gets the hand pass in the direction of Parkin, but it's picked up by Gallagher of Footscray. He drives it out to the outer side, and it will go close, but it isn't out of play. Kept in and eventually kicked out by Footscray. Free kick to be taken by
Bruce Stevenson. 21 minutes of play nearly. And it looks like it's all over. Unless Footscray make a great and desperate effort. Bob Rose for Footscray. Stevenson for Hawthorn. Always plays on going around that way. But this is the exception. Because he's steadying, he knows that time is on his side. It's a tired-looking kick. Footscray give it towards Simmons, but it's taken now by Casey, one of their very good players. Pinpoint left foot pass to Dempsey. Dempsey sets the Scrays going again. Thorpe's got nowhere to go. And through comes Stephen Power. Smothered. Gingell. Half forward, but breaking up the attack now, Peter Knights for Hawthorn. Dempsey takes his umpteenth mark and gives it to Wilkins again. Back to Jaworski. It's end to end. Jaworski for Hawthorn sends it up. Moncrief and Simmons. But I think this is Jacks. He was off. But the umpire said he wasn't off. Jacks to Thorpe in the centre. Thorpe's had a bundle of kicks. 21 constitutes a bundle today. And it's Gallagher. Moore backing him up is Heath. Park and Clever. To half-forward flank, Scott. McCarthy lost it. Footscray will get that free kick.
Gordon Casey, Dick.
Kick number 22 for the back pocket player. That's a fair day's work, but it's not a good kick as Desmar takes it and then kicks it 90 degrees from the angle for which it came, but there's the reason why, because Moncrief has the mark. Michael Moncrief coming up to the 23-minute mark in the last term. 65-39, Hawthorn leading.
Moncrief has kicked 3 goals for Hawthorn. He boots it to the kick-off line. Scott tries to hook it over the back. It's picked up by Salmon up towards the half-back flank. Chance here for Jaworski. Gets the hand pass into Martello. Martello a long hand pass in the direction of Crimmins. It's knocked down by Power to Rasmussen. Rasmussen up to Dempsey on the centre wing. Dempsey looks for the hand pass. There's no one there. Dempsey's high kick towards centre half forward. Pushing and shoving going on here. This allows Rose in with a chance. He gets out of trouble by booting it up towards the forward pocket, but right into the hands of Moore of Hawthorn. Moore now boots it to the outer side. Cook in position in the front, almost held it. Bremner gets his boot to ball to Ablett. Ablett tries to hand pass it to Stevenson coming by. It's intercepted, comes back to Thorpe. Thorpe gets his boot to it. Across towards the centre of the half-forward position. Picked up by Stewie McGee. He hooks it back for Crimmins to mark at centre half-back. Crimmins goes away from goal towards Knight. Hawthorn just playing keepings off at the moment. Knight's kick now is not a good one. It allows Rasmussen to pick up for Footscray. He sends a short kick in towards Quinlan, and Quinlan has marked half-forward flank about 50 metres out from goal.
Mark number 6.
6th mark to Bernie Quinlan. He kicked a magnificent goal in the second quarter with a torpedo spiral, and it's going close. In fact, it's through for his second goal. Second goal to Bernie Quinlan, and he kicked a good 70-metre one in the second term at that same end of the ground, and Footscray move on to 6-9-45. Hawthorn 9-11-65.
That is the first goal kicked by Footscray since the 18-minute mark of the second quarter. So it's now 24 minutes, 25 minutes gone, and so that's a long time between drinks for Footscray. Long time between goals. And it's got pretty dark here at Footscray, although you can't see it because the Image Orthicon television camera is very sensitive to light. But it's got very dark and dusky here at Footscray, and it looks like being a very early finish to the game, and just as well. Brown takes that free kick and sends Footscray to half forward, where the mark is taken by Cook. He took one step forward and put his arm up to protect himself, but he's allowed to take that free kick or that mark. And the short kick again. The lead by Sandlands. Oh, that must have hurt Crimmins as he intercepted there. Wilkins, number 48, retarded when going for the ball, and he's been a very serviceable player. 17th kick. Not a good kick. Bad kick, in fact. Desmar follows down, sends to McCarthy, and McCarthy has no trouble in marking and then selling the dummy. Sends it down to the vacant square where Welsh is about to do battle. That's got to be a free kick. I wonder what Peter Welsh is saying. There wouldn't be any words of friendly endearment to Alan Martello, with whom he clashed rather solidly in the second term. Or should that the boot be on the other foot there? Anyway, that's the mark by Wilkins. And Footscray are playing it short. Up to the centre wing position. Good punch away by Hawthorn. Close to the line. And Parkin 27, Simmons 29. Follow it across. 26.5 minutes last term. And Hawthorn 9-11-65. Footscray 6-9-45.
Boundary throw in, half forward flank for Hawthorn. Scott wins the tap down. It's taken by Rose. He gets boot to ball out in the direction of Cook, but in there is Maher of Hawthorn. Maher gets that ball to boot very quickly for Gallagher to intercept. Gallagher's kicked back towards half forward. Bremner almost marked. Maher threw it up in the air and then tapped it, but it's out of play. Centre wing on the outer side. 20 points the difference in Hawthorn's favour into the time-off period, or the time-on period. Tapped down by Scott, picked up by Thorpe, who's had a power of kicks up towards half-forward, and a good mark here to Jaworski. Safest mark in the Hawthorn side. Crimmins threads the kick out towards Moncrief.
26 kicks.
Now. 26 kicks to Crimmins, nicely smothered by Jacks, who's been one of Footscray's good players. He boots it up to the vacant spot on the half-forward flank. Will it go over the line and out of play? Yes, it is out of play. And the sign down for the end of a dreary game here at the Western Oval sees Hawthorn 9-11-65 defeat Footscray 6-9-45.